So we're going to read through what here is on this hyperdoc, and then I've got a little activity to kind of cement it into place. And the idea is you may already know enough about the Constitution, about the three branches of government, and I'm just giving you some really basic stuff because the question is, okay, so Maya, would you start?
What is impeachment and how does it work? Part 1. What is the Constitution? Before we get to impeachment, we have to start with the Constitution, the document that defines our government. So what is the Constitution?
The foundation on which our country's laws continue to be made. The Constitution talks about three branches: legislative, where laws are made, and there are two chambers. You've got the House of Representatives and the Senate. And the second branch is the executive, run by Mr. Trump, the president, and the third branch is the judicial, headed by the Supreme Court. Go ahead, Maya.
Part 2. What's the process of impeachment and how is it defined in the Constitution?
Another way of describing the process of impeachment is that it means accusing someone, particularly someone who has political power, of a particular bad act, such as treason.
Right. So there are people who think that Mr. Trump could or even should be impeached. When you finish this brief lesson, you'll learn about the process by which the president would be impeached. So let's get a video overview. This is a video overview that'll tell you in video from the good folks at TED-Ed.
Impeachment was adopted in the United States as a power of Congress applying to any civil officers, up to and including the president. Although demands for impeachment can come from any members of the public, only the House of Representatives has the power to act as an emergency brake for when these
So
safeguards...
the Constitution says the following. The House of Representatives is the chamber of Congress that has the power to impeach or accuse. The Senate is the chamber of Congress that holds the trial.
In Article 1, Section 2, Paragraph 3, find the language to fill in the blank with the words that describe the House of Representatives' power during an impeachment. So, House of Representatives. Is that this one?
It is.
Shall choose their speaker and other officers, and shall have the sole power of impeachment.
So that's what you'll want to put in. They'll have the sole, meaning only. So they'll be the ones that have the only power. So, for the House of Representatives, I just want you to write this. Here you go. Choose one of these pens. So I'm going to write H of R, meaning House of Representatives, has sole, S-O-L-E, power of impeachment. Okay. And what's number 2 say?
In Article 1, Section 3, Paragraph 6, find the language to fill in the blank with the words that describe the Senate's power during an impeachment.
What's the next question?
Also in Article 1, Section 3, Paragraph 6, find the language that says what the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court does during an impeachment trial.
Okay, so we want to go to 136, Article 1, Section 3. And by the way, just to point out the obvious, I think, this is the Constitution. It's simply searchable. This document is a living document. It's the foundation of everything in our government. So, and when they say Chief Justice of what? Do you know? What is the Chief Justice of?
The Supreme Court.
Exactly. Chief Justice shall preside. So we've got 435 congressmen that are going to impeach. It says here the House of Representatives has the sole power of impeachment. They need 2/3. I'm going to put right next to that, 2/3 vote.
Now put that in a number, how many senators?
We got that.
Yeah.
Now for senators, there are 100 senators. So how many senators would be 2/3? What's 66% of 100?
66.
That's it. Okay. So, and that's what we wrote. 66% or 2/3 must vote. So 66%, that equals 66 senators. Put a box around this because this is going to be important.
Let's put this in a model.
Fantastic. Okay. So we got 3 for each of you guys. Now, what I'm going to have you do is we're going to make a triangle. And in that triangle, we're going to try the president. And I've got pictures of the president right here. We're going to try and we have to put together this model. But before that, I want you to write, we the people. You're just going to copy this, and I'll tell you what it is that we're doing too. Okay. Now, some people have said Mr. Trump should be impeached. I'm not going to take an opinion on this one way or another. But if that's the case, go ahead and put your stick below your picture. Okay. What's the next step in the process? Senate. And what do they have to say in the Senate?
66%.
Yeah, which is how many senators out of 100?
66.
66. Okay, so we got 2 of that triangle. And who is it that's in charge of the trial?
Chief of
The Chief Justice of the,
Supreme Court.
put that man right there. What are the 2 main political parties in the United States?
Republican.
Republican and Democrat. Mr. Trump is Republican. So how many Republicans are there?
237.
How many votes do you need to impeach in the House?
287.
Are there enough votes right now in Congress to impeach the president?
No.
There aren't. Okay. Why are elections important?
So that the people can vote to have somebody to represent what they believe.
And you're absolutely right. And in the context of this, if somebody really wanted to impeach Mr. Trump, you have to have a majority of people. You have to have these numbers. Does that make sense? That's one reason that elections are important in this. What questions you guys have for me? Anything? Any comments or questions?
No.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
good.